what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video we're going to look at a couple of videos that are very similar, if not almost identical, to what was viewed above the Earth via the International Space Station just a couple of days ago. One of these videos you're about to see is truly remarkable. I have never seen anything like it. Also, I've been receiving a uptick in these white stationary orbs. At least some of them are stationary in the daytime sky. This is for another video, but I just wanted to share with you what I've been working on and what people have been seeing. And I had one guy that was able to take a telescope on one of these daytime orbs in broad daylight, and it was not a weather balloon. And you can actually tell by looking at this one here that was above Atlanta. This picture was sent in by Stephanie. She also sent in a video, and you can see this thing is perfectly still high in the sky above Atlanta, and it does not have a payload underneath it. If it were some sort of a weather balloon or just balloons in general up taking measurements, they normally have a payload that hangs off of the bottom of them, and it kind of extends the balloon down into a teardrop shape. That's not the case here, as you're going to see in multiple other observations that people have been sharing with me. Just in the last couple of weeks, I've seen a pretty good size increase in those observations. First here at the website, checking out the Schumann resonance, you can see a fairly sizable spike, long duration spike in the Schumann resonance activity. That more than likely is from the Earth-facing coronal hole on the Sun. Looking at the seismographs over at the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, business as usual, little bit of activity around the entire caldera, with the exception of a couple of seismographs. It's pretty quiet, and you can see some small earthquake activity, but overall, looking good. We don't want to come over here and see all of these dark blue. That would imply a lot of activity. Right now, it's just a little bit of activity, which is the new norm. Now to the video. Actually, there's two videos that were sent in. One over the Gulf of Mexico that look identical to what we just saw above the Earth from the International Space Station. And you're going to see one that was out over the Gulf of Mexico that looks very similar to that. These are viewed from the ground here on Earth. This was sent in by Garrett from Gulf Breeze, Florida. This object that was multicolored was moving south out over the Gulf of Mexico. This was at 1:30 in the morning just a few days ago. And he was very intrigued by this object. Looks to be pretty good size, and it does look very similar to what was viewed from the International Space Station high in the skies above planet Earth. It makes you wonder if they're related. They certainly have things in common, at least with regard to the multicolor features and overall shape. They look to be pretty similar. Now is when things get weird. Here's a video sent in by Laura B., and her husband both were taking videos of this object in the sky. And I want to let you guys know, I have done actually both of the videos, I've done nothing to these videos except zoom in here in just a few minutes. These videos are original as I received them. That's why it says here, original unedited footage, and there's also some narration that comes along with this video. Check this out. This is really cool. You're going to see this thing kind of morph or what appears to be split in two.
This is January 9th, 2015. I'm getting some incredible footage here. Oh, cool.
Alright.
It's triangling again.
I'm getting some good footage too. Oh, it's...
You see it morphing?
Check this out.
Yeah, but I think that's a tree limb, isn't it?
No, I don't think. Tell you what, just to make sure.
Hey, go out there and see if it's...
I'll go out, because that's what it was doing earlier. It was morphing like that.
That wasn't the first time that it's done that. Check this out.
No, it's really doing it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I got it on film. Huh?
Yeah, it's really doing it.
You sure there's not a tree limb in front?
She went down and checked, and it was not a tree limb. It had done that multiple times where it looked like it split in two.
Let me adjust the focus a little bit more. Well, there it's doing it again.
See that? Isn't that
Can you see
bizarre?
it?
And the lady could see it not just through the camera, she was looking at it. And he was saying he's got it on film, he's got it on film.
Getting out of focus. Let me go back on focusing.
He was totally shocked at what he was looking at here. See the similarities to what was viewed from the International Space Station? How this thing almost appears to be being eclipsed by something, or as they were viewing it, as morphing. Just totally weird. And this goes back 5 years. This is 2015 footage. Unedited, exceptional footage.
My elbows rested on the hood of a truck, trying to hold this thing steady.
So in 2015, drones weren't really mainstream.
Let me try to fiddle with it there. I'm completely out of focus. Let me go back.
I mean, that kind of reminds me of a Merkaba, maybe? Up there rotating very, very fast, changing colors. Doesn't appear to be moving. I don't even think a drone could do that.
Focus this video camera.
I'm waiting to hear back. I just got this video just a few hours ago. I'm waiting to hear back the location. But this was such exceptional footage. I wanted to share it with you guys as I was just shocked at how good this footage was. Look at that thing. I mean, that's not but a couple thousand feet away, and it's pretty good size. It's not blinking, it's just rapidly changing color. Viewed by two people who were both recording this thing. It was so super unique.
Right there is probably perfect focus.
And right there is like perfectly focused, as he was saying. Not zoomed in, but I'm going to zoom in on that segment where he was said is perfectly focused. This is slow motion. I mean, like I said, this is getting weird. And this isn't the first time this has happened. There it is in a negative format, and you can totally tell there's a solid object there of some sort that's moving around, just rotating what appears to be very rapidly. That's just slightly enhanced. That's the only time I enhanced it. That was the original video footage I received from Laura B. But I'm waiting to hear back on the location of that. But I wanted to share this with you guys because I just put up a video about a super unique light above Earth visible from the ISS. There's the one visible from the ground, and here's the one visible from the ISS. Very similar in nature. Actually 5 years apart. Isn't that bizarre? What's going on up there? Great observations, guys. Keep the photos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a picture slideshow, just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.